Yeah, you want to you naturally want to have a balance throughout the year. Yeah, and it's kind of hard. It's hard to start well in January after Christmas, just psychologically, because
Mm.
the year seems like a long period of time. The time will pass quickly,
Yeah,
but last year doesn't mean anything, right?
yeah. It's history.
Yeah, yep. It's something you can't change. Yeah,
Mm.
it does. It does affect the ability to predict the future because the best predictor of future trends are relevant past experiences.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the best predictor of the future. So that's important, but it's a data or metric that can't really be changed and doesn't really matter very much because in order to be successful, you have to be future minded. Whether your past is successful or unsuccessful,
Mm.
it doesn't really matter so much. What matters is where you're going, not
Yeah.
where you've been. Um, the, where you've been gives you some level of experience, but the the nature of business is motion and movement
Mm.
and and driving things forward. And um, its targets, its goals, its incentives, and it's it's the double-edged sword of the positive and negative of starting from zero. On
Yeah.
one side, on one side, everyone starts from zero, right? So you all know where you are. You have the same starting line, so you all begin at the beginning.
Mm.
And the other the other the other negative is you can't really live too much off the hard work on the
Mm.
past.
Yeah.
It's like fitness, right? Last week's last week's trip to the gym does not mean that you can't go this week,
Mm.
right? Or you shouldn't go this week, or you don't have to go this week. Doesn't mean that, right? It means that you still have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So um, that's that's very much the nature of business, and it's. I think I get this feeling for a lot of businesses that around November, December, time seems to sort of speed up a lot.
Mm.
There's a larger flow of communications. There's a larger flow of emails. There's a larger flow of um, tasks that need to be done.
Yeah.
But there's also a limit on what can be done as well, right? Like you said, that there's going to be people who maybe want to do too much. They want to squeeze a lot of
Mm.
things, small space at the end of the year. And if you're talking about transportation and moving things and deliveries, that there's only so much. There's only so much you
Mm.
can transport. There's only so much you can move. There's only so much you can deliver. There's only so much you can manufacture. It's all it's all a limited process, and we need to work within those parameters and those boundaries
Yeah.
when we work within the business world. Also having experience as well, having experience of previous years and how it works in previous years that um, you set your targets and you know what needs to be done and that's it. And clients expect that as well. Clients expect to be told what is necessary, to be told what is possible and what is impossible, to
Mm.
be told what is realistic. The expectations. You want the absolute best result possible. Look,
Yes.
if you don't set the bar high,
Yeah.
you won't get there. You're always gonna it's always gonna be the, the real results are always slightly less than our than it's almost like entropy. It's a natural decline because nothing really stays the same.
Mhm.
Things have to move. They have to go forward. They have to increase. They have to be better, basically. And if they don't get better, then it'll be negative. And also you mentioned the win-win scenario, which is
Yeah.
always really, really, really important, where there's I'm not sure how to describe it. Negative motivation, perhaps, is one way to describe it. When it's win-lose, yeah, there's there's definitely a negative reaction and a negative feeling when there's win-lose in a scenario.
Mhm.
It's not good. The win-win matters, the planning matters, the organization, the constant review, the
Mhm.
target setting, or the correction of direction, we're going
Mhm.
this way, we need to be going this way so that we're not further away from the goal later on.
Mhm.
We need to be goal focused, target orientated in that respect. Okay, 1 minute. So